This is the Jeff Kai's Auto Sports Desk.
Welcome back and welcome in. I'm Zach Grady, and this is the Sports Desk. While most of the BU students headed home after last weekend's graduation, the Bearcats baseball team is hoping to defend its home. Binghamton plays host to this year's conference tournament. Bearcats are the 6th seed in the bracket and technically the road team, though, in its matchup with NJIT. BU senior ace Gabe Driscoll getting the start in the win-or-go-home game. Driscoll in some trouble, though, early. NJIT put 3 up in the first and added another one here on the bases-loaded walk. That would be it for the senior. The righty with 203 Ks and 2 first all-team conference selections in his Bearcat career. Thank you very much, Mr. Driscoll. Andrew Tan here flashing the leather. He gets up to end that NJIT threat. And in the 4th inning, Devin Bade leading off and launching off that ball to the deepest part of the park. BU gets on the board, but Bing was down 5-1 at that point. Defense doing all they can to keep the Bearcats in it. The cannon from across the diamond by Mike Stelrich. Bearcats, though, threatened multiple times in the later innings, unable to break through. BU done for the year now with the 5-2 loss in the conference tournament opener. We move to the majors. Yankees, a winner this Thursday. Bombers put up 5 on Seattle. Aaron Judge and Giancarlo Stanton each with a home run on the afternoon. Luis Gil picks up the win in the shutout. Yankees now 3.5 games up on the O's for first place in the AL East. And finally, there are new developments in the Scottie Scheffler arrest. That was made last weekend outside of the PGA Championship in Lexington, Kentucky. Louisville Metro Police Chief Jacqueline Gwynn Vallaro announced at a press conference that the arresting officer, Detective Brian Gillis, will be receiving disciplinary action as he did not have his body-worn camera on during the arrest of Scheffler. The world's #1 golfer is facing 4 charges from the incident, including felony second-degree assault of an officer. Gillis's police report states that Scheffler refused to comply and accelerated forward, dragging the officer to the ground. The lack of body cam footage, along with the ensuing discipline against the officer, has led to further questions about the incident.
Detective Gillis should have turned on his body-worn camera, but did not. His failure to do so is a violation of the LMPD policy on uniforms and equipment. We understand the seriousness of the failure to capture this interaction, which is why our officer has received corrective action for this policy violation.
Scheffler's arraignment was scheduled for this previous Tuesday, but has since been delayed to June. Scheffler's lawyers continue to state the golfer did not do anything wrong and that they are not interested in a settlement.
That's huge news. Oh, my God.
Yeah, big news coming out of Lexington today in that regard. I know Scottie Scheffler has said from day one that he just a miscommunication, a lot going on, dark, all that type of stuff. But, yeah, there's a few views of it, but, of course, that body cam footage would have helped, and shame that that doesn't exist.
Yeah, absolutely. What we got planned for tonight's sports, Zach?
I'm headed out. I will be at Vestal versus Horseheads. That is the sectional final for lacrosse. And as well, I'm going to go ahead and try to get to Maine MO versus JC. Michael, who you guys will meet soon, the newest member of the 12 sports team. He is at Susquehanna Valley versus Sydney right now, so a matchup of girls softball. And I think he's also going to head to Shenango Forks versus Shenango Valley, which 2 rivals, 2 of the best teams when it comes to Class C lacrosse.
Oh, good to know.
And especially when you get Forks and Valley together, it's always going to be fun.
It's always a good rivalry, I've heard.
And a couple of 12 Sports All-Stars, Aiden Granger, Nate Marinaro. So we'll hopefully be calling some names later on tonight.
That's exciting. Sectionals, it always looks so much when you're up there. You're like talking through these graphics. I'm like, Zach, I can't keep up. But it looks like a lot of action, a lot of fun.
And with the games last night that got postponed, we'll have baseball, we'll have softball, we'll have lacrosse, as mentioned. So it's going to be a big night. Make sure you stay tuned. 10 o'clock on the CW, 11 o'clock right here on WBNG.
All right, thank you, Zach. You heard it right there. And thank you so much for joining us here. We have more news for you tonight, so make sure you stick around. Have a great evening.